Oh shit!
Are we rolling?
Hey y'all. Moosh Boosh was good. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all.
What's good out there? Moosh Boosh. I mean, it's me, your girl Concrete, aka Pink Elephant. What's good?
She's supposed to be like, I don't know what this personality is right now that she is, because y'all know her normal energy, and I don't know how I feel about this right now.
Really? I feel good. It's gonna come out some more. I feel like I'm so good and like mellow inside.
You see her, right? She's like a, I don't know. You're like
Sunflower.
an anime character right
I
now.
am?
Yes, you are. She's supposed to have the teardrop over her head while she's talking. That's what I see.
Yo, what's good out there? Jadoni, Level at Clean Heart. How you doing? JB Caesar Alcatraz. That's a name. Hi.
How was the week, everybody?
Get out there. How was everybody's week?
How was your week, Tamika?
My week was, oh wait.
All that.
My week was great.
Mm-hmm.
No, my week was good. I feel like I've been catching up on some much needed rest. I'm not crying about the lockdown, shutdown, corona hours, whatever. I'm pretty good. I feel preserved.
The corona hours?
Yeah, you can't go out past corona hours.
Oh, corona hours. I get it.
Yeah, like there's some corona hours, like at 5 o'clock or some shit. You can't congregate, or I don't know, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that
As you see, we're not subscribing to corona hours.
No, we're not, are we? Oh, wait a minute. Cheers.
Right now. Oh, this thing? Oh,
cheers.
God. Cheers,
okay.
bitch. She always gets me to do these edibles, y'all, and I do not like them. Shouts out to Nubian Man. What's good? How you feeling out there? DJ Tommy Riz was good.
I'm the friend your mom warned you about.
Yeah, Malik Carpet was good with y'all. Yeah, she makes me eat these every time. And
don't they make you feel so wonderful inside, though?
Not really.
Yeah, they do.
I don't.
Imagine making love to somebody on an edible.
Just smoke weed.
No, but like an edible, because it goes straight into the bloodstream like quickly.
Because I be too high sometimes on edibles. So
you'll be levitating. No, that orgasm will have you levitating like on an edible. Oh my gosh, that's like.
Y'all never been tweaking on an edible before? You never tweaked on one before?
No.
I totally was high for like 6 hours one time on the edible.
Oh, tweak? Like just.
And then that happened. I was laying
yeah.
down in the bed. And out of nowhere, I just shot up fast as hell. And I was like, oh shit, something wrong. I got, like, this is not right. I just was asleep, like laying down. I just was like, fast as hell. And I was like, oh yeah, nah, something ain't right with this shit. So edibles and me, we gotta, you see how I'm being like, nobody.
Oh wait, you never made love on an edible? You never made love on an edible?
No.
You wouldn't want to try that?
Well, maybe I did. I don't know. I just smoke weed all the time. I smoke weed every day. So if I am making love, I'm already high. So it doesn't matter. If I am fucking, I'm already high. So either way. You know what I'm saying? What?
How's everyone enjoying their quarantine? Like my skin is seeming like it's more preserved. Like a gel nigga. Gel niggas be coming out. When gel niggas come out,
I want a gel body when I come out.
They be looking like pristine. Like, damn, your skin is glowing, son. Like, you just been preserved behind them bars. And you come out that sun.
You don't have the sun no more.
I know. They be so beautiful when they first come home.
They say
is that ignorant?
They do say that black people are supposed to wear sunblock.
Yeah.
But maybe we're really not, and we just, maybe it's better if we're inside.
I think it's a trick. Okay, here comes my conspiracy. I think it's a trick. They want us to wear sunblock and shit to fuck our shit up. We have natural sunblock. We are melanated people. We're from the sun. We don't need that shit.
I mean, but
look, a little Vaseline like grandma.
I burn though.
Yeah, me too. I get a little Bernie burn, but we don't need that extra PF, whatever. Just a little
SPF.
SPF.
I need it.
You do?
I got sunburn on my entire body when I went to Puerto Rico.
I did peel. I did.
It was my stomach peeled, everything. It was bad. It was really bad. It was very painful. So.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. I wear sunblock.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm too light.
Little cocoa butter, shea butter.
Fuck that. I did that in Puerto Rico and burnt my whole.
And burnt? No. Yeah. I burnt.
All right, so speaking of having good times, one day hopefully we'll be out of quarantine and can be back out and about in the world.
Yes.
But people in Chicago are already having a blast no matter what is going on. Reportedly, there was a party where over 1,000 people showed up at a house party in Chicago. 1,000 people. Of course, this is during the time of Corona, quarantine. We're not supposed to be in groups larger than 10.
Right.
And there's of course video footage and all of that of this large group of people having a party. I feel them. I would love to be like, you know what I'm saying? Have a fun. Remember, like when we used to have parties? Yeah, we dancing, sweating, and
no,
shit.
The party look popping.
Just do that. Now
the party look popping, but just not right. I'm saying, me personally, I saw the video. No, those parties are the fucking bomb. But I saw that party, and I would not have wanted to be there at that time. It just looked like Corona, like just all up on the banister and the steps. Like it just looked like Corona was just permeating in the lace fronts. I don't know what was going on. It just was like, it was just something Corona-y about it. And I just,
it's very Corona-esque.
Yeah, ish. Yeah.
Corona-esque and ish.
Why you in my mouth though? Oh, why you in my mouth? Why you in my mouth though? Why you in my mouth? Why you in my?
Because y'all go argue with her, right?
We moosh boosh.
You see, I just trying to call me out. You fucking that cookie up though. We on the air. We're live right now. Okay, you know, comment on my cookie game. Let him know. Let me chill and eat my shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh my God, what's on your page? What's this? This a filter on there?
Yes, honey.
But y'all look like some type of
Asian doll.
Yeah, I look like a cat on that shit. Like, damn. Am I? What did we? No, we did half.
Half of it.
Half. It's not the whole cookie. Oh no.
No, not right now. We had a splitty before we came in. Yeah, but I did see that video with the people in Chicago. I don't know. It just seems like it doesn't surprise me when things like that happen in Chicago, like Florida. It's like, yeah, it's just a Tuesday.
But it's sad. Oh, not only are we dealing with people having parties in Chicago, they're also, well, I've seen in the South, you know, they opened up Georgia. Or they're talking about it or however. I don't know if they actually made whatever decisions, but wasn't there lines out there for people getting nails done and shit?
But I think, don't you find it peculiar?
I want my nails done too, bad.
I mean, yeah, me too. I haven't had them since the damn, this is my first time.
Nah. I hope Nana watching. Nah.
Jenny.
Where you at, girl?
Jenny.
I miss you, girl.
But don't you find it peculiar that they're opening up everything that's more so in the inner city? More so where Black people live?
Oh, that's the next part of the conspiracy?
I mean, you know, they call me conspiracy pink elephant theory. Hey.
Oh,
hey, everybody out there. Tony McLaughlin.
No, I don't know if it's I guess. I mean, it's funny because at the same time, okay, maybe they're opening up these areas in Black communities, but at the same time, we have all these white people that's protesting for their stuff to be open. So, what, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn if you do, damn if you don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because they believe. I mean, listen, honestly, y'all. I ain't gonna say that. He's talking about the Confederate flag. That's another.
How's everybody's hair hanging on? Like, how's the fellas? That's why I want to know how y'all doing.
Do you see? Do you see?
Fellas is like stressing.
This is funny.
The fellas.
Wait. Y'all so funny.
I'm tired. He was waiting.
He's really tired right now.
I need this shit cut. I've been wearing do-rags. I don't want a do-rag. I don't do
Yo.
Like, I'm tired of this shit.
He really going off right now. Yo.
Shit is real.
Shit is getting real. That is hilarious.
The guys are stressing too. The barbers, yeah.
Smovito was good. Y'all funny.
I get it. What's up? For the people that's watching the YouTube that don't know, we are actually streaming live on Facebook as well. So if you hear us ever shout out some names, those are just our folks that's watching it, you know, and you're able to join along. So
and shout out to my people on Instagram too. My bad. We can't forget about you.
Absolutely. Guys. Thank you for everybody just following Moosh Boosh. And if you're not following Moosh Boosh, please head over to Instagram. We just created our page. We're just getting it started. So
we're at The Real Moosh Boosh.
We're at The Real Moosh Boosh on Instagram. Follow us. Thank you. And it's going to be a lot of great things coming up. Listen, Corona ain't stopping nothing, baby, okay? The show ain't over till the fat lady sings. And I ain't trying to get fat.
And you ain't trying to get fat, right?
Nah,
but you keep giving me cookies.
This is a healthy cookie.
Is it
medicinal?
Really? It's sugar in it. Isn't it? Sugar, butter, all the same shit. That makes you fat. And she says she don't want to be.
Just drink some water and you've got the ginger and it'll break it all down.
Flush it right out.
Yeah, there you go.
No problem.
There you go.
So speaking of the fat lady singing, is that what has happened to Kim Jong-un at this point? Because do we know what's going on with him? The last thing I did see something saying that he is in the vegetative state. That was the last thing I saw. And this is from a botched heart surgery.
He died.
He did die, right?
Are you sure they confirmed it? No, they didn't confirm. I'm not saying that.
He died yesterday.
Because I
did see something that said he did.
I saw one thing, but then if you go
everything
look,
else,
else, like CNN, like all of that stuff.
But you know that thing that he's dead, but they just don't want to. They didn't want to announce.
I mean, yeah, of course, because
he died.
Yeah, well, if TMZ said it, he died.
At the same time,
they just don't want to announce it.
I agree with you, but it's like, you know, this is some political shit. This is a whole fucking country. They have to make sure their shit is in order. There's the younger sister is the one that's up in line now.
She's no joke.
She's another Kim something.
She's no joke.
No, his sister is next.
Yeah, sister.
Well, the sister has similar ideas as him, so she seems to be just as straight. Yeah. It's so interesting. I didn't even know, like, you know that this became a country in like 1948? You knew that? I didn't even realize.
What, America itself?
No. Korea. Like,
oh, really?
North Korea, South Korea, that whole situation. Yeah.
It's really
like
crazy.
Separated. It was first East Japan. And then it became Korea.
Wow.
And that was only in 1940 something. So they became a whole sovereign nation. And that's the part that's important to me. Mm-hmm. Right. That's the part that's important to me is they became a nation in 1948. Mm-hmm. So that shows you that it's very possible to secede from your country and create your own separate nation.
Right.
Yes, but you need, firepower.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be ready to get down for yours. Yeah.
It's true.
It's serious.
True. Wow. Interesting. Somebody on Instagram, Catastrophe, says they aren't going to confirm it. They control the media. They did the same thing about his dad when he got sick. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I believe you. I'm with you guys. He probably definitely is dead, but
yeah, he is definitely. But they're just gonna wait to announce it. Like you said, it's all political, so they have to do everything strategically. And it's not. It's no wonder he was super young too. It's no wonder that he's dead. It's not like, oh my gosh, really?
Why? Why do you say that?
Because I'm a conspiracy theorist.
But why? What about
Because it just seems like it was inevitable that he was gonna die. He wasn't gonna make it all the way until he got old as hell. No. Like the shit that he was doing, he just had to. It's like history repeating itself. It's all a story. It's just, it was inevitable for this to happen. Now you got to watch out for his sister.
I don't know.
You're an ex-bitch.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
Sure, he died of a heart. A botched heart surgery. Botched. They used the word botched. Come on.
I mean... Well, botched means that they made a mistake.
Basically. But you ain't making a mistake on Kim Jong-un. You're not.
I mean, but honestly, it sounds...
It could, I just don't believe it.
Okay. But it sounds more regal if your heart did not give out, but someone else made a mistake and that's why you're dead. Mm-hmm. Not because you are inadequate in any way. Right. Because heart surgery, people die... Motherfuckers die every day off of heart surgery. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that's an easy thing to do.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We don't even know exactly what he had to get done. And he was overweight on top of that. So I'm certain that he had some sort of issue. So, his heart probably gave out. He probably died. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like all of those...
Put it on him.
Yeah, I feel like all of those are probabilities and things that can absolutely happen. I just really don't trust too much of the government for so many proven reasons that I'm just like, botched. When you use the word botched, like, oops, on Kim Jong-un. No, they have the best of the best of the best that's going to be working on him. They're not making a mistake. So
I think it's more like
it's all a part of a new world order, I think.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's more about verbiage and media and marketing.
But they're like the only ones that don't want to get down with this whole new world order. They're like one of the only countries that's not beat for that. And the only way that's going to be able to happen is to take it from them. And how do you do that? Is take their power.
Well, I feel like they are to an extent because they were because they were the ones that were restricting the countries and the country in terms of what they had access to, what they could receive, monitor, what they could, how they could communicate. So if anybody was a part of the New World Order, I feel like they were because that's net neutrality to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we were fighting against here, which is a part of the New World Order for them to give you the propaganda specifically that they want. Like that's the difference that we don't have,
and they still don't want to. And they still don't want to comply with us, though. They still don't. They still want their own independence away from us in a way. And America, like, fuck that. We don't play that. We're taking it all. It's either all or nothing. Do what we say. We'll give you this chunk of money. Here you go. That's what America's built on. It's built on taking shit. We ain't asking for nothing. We taking everything, and that's just that. And if you don't give it to us, we gonna get it. And if not, we're gonna start this war. Like everything that America does is calculating, and it basically at the end of the day is wrong because it started wrong. That's what we do. We take. We come in people's shit. You don't want to agree. We're gonna take it. We're gonna infiltrate. We're gonna cause some shit. We're gonna make it seem like y'all did it when we know it's really us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna actually, how about this? We're gonna help you fund your war and give you money for these guns to fight us with, and then we're gonna blame it on you. How about that?
Yeah,
and it's just one big fucking circle.
And let's talk about, if that's the case, let's also talk about all of the governing bodies that are a part of the United Nations, because they all subscribe to the same exact behavior. And they, like, look at Venezuela. They're starving their people out all over the world. There's disenfranchised people, and the governments are trash and corrupt.
Absolutely.
So it's not just America.
Absolutely.
We are just looked at as the world leader, so it looks frowned upon more so. However, we're also one of the youngest nations when you consider the world. You know what I'm saying? When you think about governments on the level that you can be in terms of parliament and all of these other places, our shit is young, generally speaking. So, you know, we're like in our rebellious teenage years when it comes to the grand scheme of the world. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot to learn as a nation, as a people. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. We all know in all of these places people are gonna die, and that's just what it is, you know? So we have to definitely be aware of everything that you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Because you're right. And that's a part of, you know, the growth of a nation is by the people understanding, you know, this is not, we're not going to take this anymore and we want something better. For sure. Because what you're saying is accurate.
For sure. Yeah. But guys, you know, we got heavy in our little political shit. You know, we have to do that. But we're going to...
I told her. She said she wanted to talk about Kim Jong. Oh, thank you. The boys like it. That's good. We was told, weren't we told that sometime we was a little heavy? Remember when we talked to somebody?
Yeah, but we're going to segue. We're going to make it... We want to make it a little...
All the podcasts that's on the 10000 Hours Network. Nobody really tap. Like, I watch everybody. Nobody really tap in like this. That's what I was just saying.
Oh, cool.
This is tough. I'm like, this is tough, right?
Thank you.
Even the setup, like, just eating the edibles on.
All right. That's good, right? For sure. Guys, we will be taking it. We will be taking a shot. Look, we're going to take... Are you going to take a shot? Take a shot with me. Oh. Y'all going to take a shot?
She wants me to take this ginger shot. So, yes, I appreciate Tamika. Please, y'all, I don't know if you're going to sell these or you could get them from somebody that's selling them or however it goes, but hit up Tamika Gordon or Concrete Glamour on Instagram or Tamika Gordon. Or
DM Moosh Boosh.
Right, or DM Moosh Boosh, my bad. I was trying to get them straight to you, girl. Okay. Because these things... Right here, they're the truth. They're going to clear you out. What's in it, Tamika?
Well, it's pure ginger, lime, and pure cayenne pepper extracted. All organic, grown on a farm. Okay? You can also follow Healthy Essentials. It's all Black owned. She is professional. Okay? She comes through. When she says she's going to come, baby, she's going to come. So we support Black owned businesses, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to clean out all the mucus or whatever you may have in there. Even if you think you don't have none, you know, clear out your throat, your chest cavity.
Now, let me say this to y'all
helps with your breath, too.
If I drink this shit and I got to get up.
Not the whole thing, just half.
And run to the bathroom because I might have to throw up. I've taken this twice. Well, I took it maybe like 2 or 3 times.
Getting all the toxins out.
And it makes me feel nauseous. So I'm just letting y'all know. I will take my little sip with you, Tamika, but I may have to move. Because
organic.
Like quickly, you see me, I'm like, let me just... you know, your mouth be like, water. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's fine.
God damn it, Tamika.
Blade jacket on.
You know? That don't have nothing to do with how my stomach about to feel off.
I don't have my cover, so it's sliding. Okay, so I'm just gonna take half of this ginger shot, and it's just gonna make me feel so good inside. It's like fuck the Henny, okay, right now. Fuck the Patron.
Shout out to the Henny Hour, though.
Shout out to the Henny Hour all day. Shout out to the Henny Hour, though, before this show before us. But we're going to toss this back a little bit, baby, and get on our natural vibes. Okay, baby?
All right, you ready?
Get on my island, girl.
Oh,
cheers.
God,
cheers.
How much? Just like half?
Just
not even?
Just a half of it.
All right, here we go. Tamika. Okay.
Woo! And lime. I love it. I'm used to it. I make my son take a shot of this in the morning myself. Build up your immune system, people.
It wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad, right?
No, my mouth was watering.
Oh, it's watering.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad yet. Like
maybe it's the cayenne pepper. Maybe the cayenne pepper pows a little bit. That's what breaks up all the toxin. The cayenne pepper.
Where my picture again? You see how my Facebook be doing me?
You know what, guys? I wanted to talk about out there too.
What?
About songs from back in the day when we've been talking slick. All right, like
oh my gosh,
you know the
give me
song.
An example too.
I'm gonna give you an example how girls was talking slick back in the day. And y'all acting like all this stuff is new. I can't remember her name, so whoever can help me with her name, please give me her name. And I was supposed to write it down, but I didn't. But it's called "Ain't Nothing Going On But the Rent."
That's old.
That's old. She said, "Is her name? Does her name Denise? Denise something?
Denise. I see who you talking
Ain't
about.
nothing going on but the rent. Hey, you got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me.
What's the next line?
No romance without finance.
Yes, that's the key.
No romance,
No romance without
finance.
Finance, right? Finance is the word. Okay. Y'all feel the same way? That's what's up.
Uh-oh.
I don't think so, really, but I hear you. If she bad enough, y'all don't really care.
I hear where you're coming from.
Can I get a paper towel or something? I spilled some of my little... I think that was just my way.
Over here, guys, because I've been using some too.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, if there's any other songs that y'all know from back in the day where the girls were talking slick, remember the other one I was saying? All I want to do is zoom, zoom in your boom, boom.
Just shake your rump.
Teddy Riley.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Let me ask you.
Shake it now. Break it. A new router. You're so stupid.
What's the zoom, zoom and the boom, boom?
You know what the hell a zoom, zoom and the boom, boom is. Goddamn.
No. How about this
Goddamn
one?
little nasty.
How about this one? Pull up to my bumper, baby.
Oh my God.
In your long black limousine.
Look at Rico. He's sad. He like, I don't know any of these songs.
He don't know. Pull up.
Exactly.
Rico was just born.
Literally.
Pull up to my bumper, baby, in
Yeah.
your all black limousine. Your
And then-
all black limousine.
And then you said, as we lay. Didn't you say that one?
As we lay, is that
Yeah.
the name of the song?
Yeah.
The lady was really talking about sleeping with a woman husband, and when the sun came up,
Waking up in the
she had
morning.
to send him home to her wife. It's
To
his wife.
Yeah.
Trifling. So when we was talking about SZA's song, when she was like, I just keep him satisfied on the weekend, where she's like being like a side piece. As we lay back in the day, what our parents was singing,
That was the side piece
she was the
song.
side piece.
It was.
So this ain't nothing new.
I mean,
They been talking this shit.
it's been hoes since it's been hoes.
Hoes has been surrounded since the Testament.
Hoes
Even
since
the
hoes
Bible,
been hoes.
Jezebel.
Always hoes.
Jezebel was a hoe.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
A succubus.
that was a succubus?
It's like,
What about that song?
hoes been around since the test of time.
Okay, so it's not do it in the butt. I hope you know that.
Buck it up.
It's doing the butt. It's a dance.
They thought it was
It's not-
doing
this
it in the
nigga
butt.
over said
It's doing the butt.
Do it in the butt. Do it in the butt.
No, we're not do it in the butt.
That's the 2000 version. That's
it
the
something you fellas
2000
wanna talk
version.
about?
Do it in the butt. That's the type of shit. That's what Tamika wanted to talk about. No, it's not even that. I'm saying like that's what Tamika wanted to talk about in terms of how the songs back then were a little more. They would put a little more mystery on it. They would give you something
mystique.
a little bit. Not the way we talk now.
Not the way we talk now.
We can't.
Hold on.
But we can't use profanity.
But hold on. But you're saying Mary Jane. Hold on. We
Exactly.
wasn't saying weed.
Right.
They were saying Mary Jane.
Getting high, talking
They
about
were
popping
saying- Hold
perks
on.
and,
Hold on.
you know,
let me finish.
it's not that.
They were saying all I want to do is zoom my zoom, and the boom, boom. Now, when I was a kid, I didn't exactly know what zoom, and the boom, boom now.
Right.
Now, my son here, you talking about Trey Songz, talk about slurp it up in a cup.
Right.
Drink the butt.
Right,
Da-da-da.
right.
They saying it straight up.
Right.
It was mystique.
Right.
That's it. But it was mystique on it. The kids
Right.
know exactly what you. But the kids know what they was. But they was called the Mary Jane is sexy.
No,
But Mary Jane sounds
it's
sexy.
No, it's not. It's
If
not
I
the
say Mary Jane
culture.
to the youngest culture
It's
now,
not the
they not
culture
gonna know
of
what it means.
vocabulary.
Exactly how they
It's
say
not the culture of vocabulary because there's been profanity and things of that nature for
Right.
many years. All types of it. It's different based on the age or the time or whatever. You do know that like Snoop Dogg and people like that went to court to get this to be okay for them to take. They can have this parental advisory on this stuff so they can say Luke and they went through that whole situation to try to be able to say whatever it is that they wanted to say, whether it was gangster rap, whether it was something to do with sex or whatever. This was all the what's the word?
That's what
What is the word? Explicit, right? Exactly. It's all of that. So that's where it came from.
Right.
Like we allowed it once they let that go and said, okay, you can say pretty much what you want to say on your songs. That's where it is. And as time has gone on, we've just allowed more and more and more and more. So that's the difference. Of course, vocabulary changes, but it wasn't allowed.
But what I'm saying, okay, hold on. Let's be for real. How does it sound if I'm speaking, right, and I'm talking to a client or somebody that comes in, and we're talking to a patient about his male anatomy? We're not going to say your dick. We're going to say your penis.
Right, exactly.
Let's just be for real. There's a class on everything you say, no matter even if it means the same thing. And if it's synonymous to the name, it's still class and different. That's why we use different words in different settings around different type of people. Now, if I'm about to make a deal, I'm not going to say, if I'm talking my shit on 10,000 Hours the Network, you already know what time it is, then I'm going to say, thank you, baby. Then I'm going to say, if I'm talking to somebody, I'm going to say, well, your penis is, you have erectile dysfunction. Your penis is no longer functioning because of this, that, and the third. But if I'm talking to somebody in the hood, I'd be like, that's why your dick don't work.
Ain't working.
Nigga, your dick ain't working.
Your shit don't get hard no more, nigga. That's your motherfucking bad. Stay off them pills, nigga. Stay off the...
And the environment and how you're saying it. So a child may not pick it up. My son know what that is.
Mazel tov.
Everybody know what a penis is, though. Even down to a kid that's a child that's like 2.
Okay, but they can expect it. They respect it more.
You say dick around 2 or 3 years, they're looking at you, ha. They don't know what that is.
What's your point, though?
My point is this. I said my initial statement is down to vocabulary. Now, I feel like this me, my...
It's your intent behind what you're saying.
Even what they said back in the day, y'all said it was more discreet. I beg to differ. I don't feel like it was discreet. They just didn't have that advanced vocabulary.
Advanced? No, they've been saying pussy. They've been saying pussy and dick back in the day in the 60s and the 50s. They've said pussy is from the 70s.
Y'all,
pussy?
But that's not the point. The point is not the word. It's about whether it's used as profane, if it's profane
in the way
or not.
Right.
Because yes, the vocabulary changes, but even in the fucking 1800s, there was words that were used as profanity. Yes. So you don't utilize that in certain places. That's the difference.
Penis and stuff like that. I used to work inside the medical field too. We didn't use the term penis.
Okay, we do.
So what do you use?
You use like organisms and shit like your male organism is hanging out.
The organ?
We ain't say penis and all of that stuff like that. That's still more derogatory too.
What?
In the statement.
It's all in the way. It's all in the way that you say things.
I never heard that the word
it's
penis
all.
was
Well, I work in urology and we deal with males' penises all day.
Your vagina.
We deal with dicks all day.
But I thought it was crazy too because when I worked at Beth Israel, it was the same shit like he said. I've never heard no shit like that. I'm like, is this really a thing? Like we can't say what it actually is?
Well, it depends. It depends on what setting. I work in urology where we focus on that. I work in the specialty. Okay, where we focus on certain things. So it's in the manner and the way you talk. No, if the doctor is talking to the patient one-on-one with his door closed, if he's going to talk to, he's not going to call it a digit like he's speaking to one of his fingers. They don't always have to use medical terminology in the way. He's not going to call it a dick. A penis is the more medical form of the word to use. A penis is fine if a doctor is talking to another man or something like that. A female doctor, my gynecologist, isn't going to call it anything. She's going to say your vagina. Yeah, she's not going to say your pussy.
Right.
But that goes back to
it's in the way.
In the very beginning. Over a period of time, the vocabulary.
No, it's just that in the way the music was sang, it was sang in a more mystique way. They said what they said. It was just a more mystique. You couldn't say bitch. You weren't allowed
because it was allowed. Because it's allowed. That's
but you weren't allowed to say bitch back in the day.
Let's think about on the radio.
You weren't allowed to say ass back in the day when I grew up on the radio. Never
allowed to say damn on the radio.
Back in the day.
That's what I'm saying. And we still had the same. We had the same lingo, the same vocabulary in the 90s.
But you couldn't say damn, you couldn't say bitch, you couldn't say ass.
You could not
none
say
of that
it.
back in the day.
Not what you could put.
That wasn't on Hot 97.
Think about somebody singing a song in the 70s or the 60s, something like that. Of course, you could not say those type of things. It was extremely controversial.
You didn't wake up and see a lot of things on TV back in the day.
That's how hip hop changed it. That's why it's different because of that one case right there. Other than that, they could not say it. They just couldn't. It don't matter about which words it is. It's the fact that you can't say profane language on things that you sell to the public at one point.
And that is what our language is for. There's certain things, there's certain adjectives that are used to describe words that may be in a more derogatory way and a more classy and a more acceptable way. That's just for real. That's not even debatable. That's just the English language.
And it doesn't matter.
You can say doo-doo or you can say shit. Right. I mean, it means the same thing. But what I'm going to tell my kid, I'm not going to talk to my son that's a year and a half, like, did you take a shit, little man?
Right, exactly.
I'm going to say, did you boo-boo?
Right. You just say it.
Is boo-boo shit? Yeah, but I'm not going to talk to a 1.5-year-old like, did you shit in your pamper? I'm going to say, did you take a boo-boo?
How much time we got left?
Yeah, what we doing?
30.
All right, good.
Okay.
So, all right, so let's get to this then, right? You want to?
Are we doing the marriage shit?
Yeah.
Is marriage a business?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Right.
So you'll be stupid to not think that marriage is a business. And if you are getting married, let's be realistic and let's be an adult here. Now, before you marry somebody, obviously you love them, right? I mean, you got to have some type of love. That's already established before you decide to put a ring on somebody's finger or want to marry them. So if you're just marrying somebody for love, you got to be an ass. We're not children. Marriage is a business. And once you get together and create that union, you should be having some business going on, right?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Who was the guy that was dealing with the woman from Loving? Wasn't it like Basketball Wives or whatever that ended up? I think his name is Stephen Jones. No, is it Jones? Jay something with an N. Jay at the end. I can't remember. Steven Jackson. Thank you so much. Exactly. Steven Jackson. That was I was glad that you picked this topic or you suggested it because this was the whole conversation of him leaving his wife at the altar. Well, not his wife, his fiance at the altar because she didn't, and baby mother, because she did not she would not sign the prenup. And he gave her substantial amount of time to do that. He said he spent $400,000 on his wedding thinking that she would eventually just come around. He was in love with her. You know, she would just go ahead and sign it. It was a really good storytelling. So if you ever find the article, make sure you guys go read it. Thank you for saying that for me, Nick Mills, too. He over here told me it was Steven Jackson. But yeah, it was a really interesting story because the main part about it was like he was saying that she agreed to all of the terms in the prenup, but then just didn't sign it. And then she still didn't sign it before they were about to walk down the aisle, and he ended up saying no more and left her there.
But that's shady. She said she was going to sign it. Would you sign a prenup?
Yes,
me
absolutely.
Too. Me
absolutely.
Too. If I'm getting... Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
of course.
we have to have an agreement.
It has to be a contract. Like, you can't just come up there and say it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's it. Like
if he just popped it at me, if he giving me the damn, this is what I want to do on the wedding day, that's a whole nother conversation. But like, if we had months, however long beforehand, I would assume, I'm going to be real. If me right here, right now, this girl Sienna walk out here and I go meet whoever basketball player, whatever.
Right.
I'm gonna assume I'm gonna have to sign a prenup.
Me too.
That would just be the first thing in my mind. Now, if I was with you shooting in the gym, now we could still have some sort of a prenup, but I'm gonna,
have a lot to say.
I have a lot more to say. I'm certain
absolutely
that you'll be giving me half.
He was worth like $100 million.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, and that's the thing. It's
so
like,
where your heart at? Where's the motive? I don't like what you really in it for.
She was trying to finesse them, definitely.
That's it.
And she already had the baby, so you good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. She went regardless because she got a baby by him.
Right. That's how you secure the. That's how you secure the bag.
With the baby.
You got to secure the bag
until she 18. So what's the problem? I take
that's
that money
one
and
thing
then
I
you be
wish
good.
I could have done that over again. We could go back.
Right.
To go back.
Oh, until 25.
You got to be full time.
You got to be in college. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Free time.
Yeah. Definitely. But no, I'll definitely sign a prenup. If I'm in it for the right thing, then what's up? I'm in it for forever. So if we really do this forever,
what's the difference?
What's the difference? It's all mine anyway. Mine's, ours, yours. What? And we're supposed to be one.
And I'm in it for, you know what I'm saying? I hope you do have mad money and I could sign a prenup because I ain't about to fuck up. It ain't really nothing. You got that much money, you about to do a prenup. It ain't really too much you about to really be doing. That's about to be making you feel like,
if I gotta sign a prenup, I'm definitely not
You're not beating me or doing nothing to the kids. Like, go ahead. Go. Can I be at the summer home in Sweden and shit? If I'm there, then you could do whatever the fuck you want.
Like, baby, I got a couple games. Like, all right, is that right? If TT and them come through to the summer,
bye. That's all I'm saying. See you.
Me and my girls chilling.
Shit. Flying to Paris.
Right.
Like, I'm out. I'm back. I want to leave, bitch, and I'm going. I want to go shopping.
What do they be mad about?
I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. All we gotta do is get one baby. If we just get one baby, you can go do whatever the fuck it is you want to do on your own,
One of my best friends
like,
did that.
No
he was a ball player.
I have no problem. I don't care.
She was like, bitch, I'm keeping this.
That's all you need is to get the bag. What you say, Tamika?
One of my girls got a ball, but she was like, we play overseas though. And she was just like, bitch, I'm keeping this. I ain't mad.
Hey. Sometimes you gotta make
the golden sperm.
Executive decisions on a motherfucker. We not, there's no.
That sperm got legacy.
Yeah, we don't have the conference on this one. We're having a baby. Hey, I just want to let you know we're having a baby.
Okay.
Say,
Woo.
hey, we're calling a baby.
Woo.
See what?
Order in the court.
Thank you. See, nigga said have a baby by me, baby.
Be a millionaire.
They getting on.
Settle down, everyone.
Yo.
Yeah, we just vibing over here. So that's
So wait. So would you? Okay, you meet a guy, you like him, you get along with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's extremely rich, like wealthy.
okay.
Like you're not in love, but you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He cool.
Okay, so
You
I'm
doing that?
so I meet a guy.
Mhm.
Am I attracted to him at least?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
okay.
I'm just trying to think about a person that you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there's people that you meet and it's like, oh, they cool or whatever. But you don't really feel that like major chemistry with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you got a nigga that you got serious chemistry with, it don't even matter if they poor, and that's the bad part about it.
Right.
You take a lot of extra shit.
That's
when
true.
you really want to be with them. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So with a nigga that maybe you not really so much into, he's cool. You can see how his nice guy vibe,
Yeah.
and he a wealthy dude.
I mean, okay, so let's just be honest, and this is
Yes.
the raw truth.
Come on.
Wealthy, money, whatever, makes someone look a lot better.
Absolutely.
Okay, you
Yes.
look at Chris Rock from, let's just be for real, you look at Chris Rock from Pookie up Chris Rock now. That's money.
Okay, that is money.
That's money.
That's money. That's also time out. That's also
Everything else. He's funny and everything.
Grew up. He grew up. It's he gained weight. That's Dave Chappelle too. I see you, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave too.
Hey, Dave. I
Dave
see
too.
you, Dave.
Cardi B.
Little Ninja Turtle.
Let's just Cardi B. Let's just be for real. Money makes people look a lot better. She got her teeth fixed and everything. Like she just looks a lot better. It is what it
I'm
is.
doing that too. I can't wait.
Money is sexy.
I look good.
Money is attractive.
Not to cut it on y'all.
No,
shit.
you good, go.
Funny shit.
He said, let me get
Listen.
more red.
I feel like I look good already. I get some money. I'm gonna look amazing.
Exactly. Go all the way.
Exactly. That's just the truth.
Go. Let's go.
Money is the greatest lotion.
Amen. Amen.
Money is the greatest lotion.
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
I got a little side jammy tooth over here I want to get fixed real quick.
I need to get everything. These bottom
Money's going to do that.
The bottom ones ain't exactly how I want them yet.
Makes you grow. Let's not be immature about it.
I'm going right to that.
All right, order the court. He wants to ask a question.
Dr.
What's that?
Montoya.
Alright, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
I've heard like women always keep like one in the cut. Is that really true?
No.
No, that's not true.
No, I don't have one to cut.
Time frame, like an age limit on it?
No.
And everybody can keep, but it's not just to like as far as to a woman. Listen, every person back in the day, like if you had an ex or something like that, there's somebody in your past, right, that you probably can always kind of slide through or something like that. Not saying that you're right, not saying that you're keeping them active. They're not ignited. They're somewhere, but you know that if you was to ever pick up the phone and just be like, "Hey, what's up, big head?" You know that they're gonna, you know they're gonna come slide through because it's just this thing. But keeping them in the cut, no. I don't even got dudes that want to play a side nigga role.
They're not in the barrel. They're in the dresser somewhere.
What?
I guess.
I feel like size always get the better treatment. It don't matter if you're a male or a female. Size always get the better treatment.
I never had a side. I don't know. But
I don't know about that
So
part.
you always had hands.
I had a man. I never had a side.
I mean, I've cheated in my past, so I guess that's considered having a side. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? For a moment.
Did you have it for a little minute? It's a little
so
side.
I feel like I don't know. Nah, I just wanted to. No, nah, it was just different. No, it was just different. It's just another nigga. Like when you have sex with a different person, it's a different vibe. So it was just that. I wasn't trying to turn up for him. It was just the sex was different. Like I'm sure you have sex with a different person and it's different. That's
So wait a minute. So the
nigga made a difference.
So you really turned up?
No. But
one at a time, I gotta talk.
Was it better, the sex? No, I mean, I think that if you want to say anything, it was more like it was something that I wanted to do. I was maybe bored in the relationship. So I felt like, okay, let me talk to somebody that I thought I had some sort of interest in. So, you know, if anything was better, it was just more like it was new. It was somebody that I was talking to that's different. That's all. It wasn't anything.
Out the ordinary.
Say it again.
What was it out the ordinary?
What was out of the ordinary in terms of what?
It was just another person.
Like sexual wise. What was out the ordinary?
Nothing.
It was just a different person.
It was just a different
you gave him
person.
the same treatment that you gave The main.
Oh, you meaning like, oh, do I suck dick for my man, but I don't suck dick for the side piece? I'm trying to understand what you're asking me because I want to know. I just needed to be clear. I'm just trying to be clear.
For the side.
Nothing. We had sex. What do y'all do different stuff for different bitches? Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
If I'm cheating,
I can't cheat every female the same time. I cannot. So
Like what? Like what do y'all do that's differently? Like what?
Everybody cannot talk
I'm about to pull a gavel out.
I need to know
This ain't
this.
crazy. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me finish asking one question. Let's drop talk.
Order on the court. How many more? How
Thank
much
you.
we got left?
You got 20 minutes.
Okay, y'all got 3.
Let's
What's
drop
good?
You had sex the same way with the side.
I mean, okay,
As the man.
y'all, you not having sex. That's what I'm saying. You not having sex. I'm not saying you not having sex the same. I don't even know how you have sex the same way with a different person. I don't even understand how that works. How do you have sex the same way?
And I can say
And then I just said that.
I'm gonna say this.
And then I just said, do y'all mean like, do you suck dick for this one, but you don't suck dick?
I'm
And
gonna
y'all
say
said
this
no.
one. Look,
So what is the difference?
I'm gonna say
You
this
don't
from
let one hit it from the back, but you let that one. I mean, I'm trying to get it. Like,
I'm gonna say this from personal
What?
experience. I did the whole side nigga role too, and I know this girl got a full-fledged fiance or boyfriend, whatever the case may be, and I know for a fact that I got the full treatment that she don't even really do with the like in the normal basis of the fiance or the boyfriend.
and how long was y'all interacting?
Probably twice.
Y'all interacted twice.
Yeah.
How long was she with the fiance?
Years.
That's why. Because you're new. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. That's it.
But that's why
It was just some other nigga.
That was my
It's
main
just
objective though.
right. That's fine.
So wait a minute.
So
So
she
the
just
same-
fucked you. Whatever she did with you is the same moves that she doing with her man. I'm letting you know.
I think
she
I know
already
what both-
did it, and
I
she
think
do.
I
she
know what
fucked
both
him
sides
the
are
same way.
saying. I know both sides are saying. There's some dudes that would cheat on their girlfriend, but the chick that they cheating on her with, she ain't gonna eat her pussy.
Is that what y'all mean?
Yes, this I guess when to break it over that like some niggas just like I'll fuck her, but I'm not gonna eat this girl pussy on like this, not on wifey. You still cheating, but I guess there's levels to
Is that
it.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's levels to
I don't
some people.
understand that. I don't understand. I think that cheating
I've
is cheating
never
is cheating is
cheated.
cheating. So it just is what it is.
But you're not eatable.
What you
But
said?
I should have. I should have cheated like Keisha Cole.
I get what she's saying, but like pussy eating, I feel like it's so regular right now. But you not eating everybody's ass. That's a fact.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
Now
Now it's ass.
It's
That's
different.
right.
You might not eat your like yo, bro.
You a young
Dang,
nigga,
bro.
like,
We
you gonna
all
hit
been there.
That goes that back.
You see,
to
I
what was
hope
saying
the
about
camera sees our
audition.
faces because it's probably like we both like shot right now. Like, what the fuck is going
Now
on?
it's eating ass.
Yeah, right.
That's special treatment.
You
Shit
want
like
Special
that.
treatment.
Yo, listen, bro. You can never treat
That's
regardless,
the-
female, male. You
this
can
is what
never
we was
treat
talking
somebody
about.
the same way, bro. It's impossible. We are nothing alike. None of us are here.
I'm talking about you getting that special
Nope.
treatment.
I don't really understand.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I don't really understand
everything
special
is-
treatment in that respect. I
No,
think all is
the
fair in
special
love and
treatment
war.
depends
So
on you.
if I'm gonna have sex, if I'm gonna make it my business, and we talking about something I did many years ago, but in terms of if I'm gonna make it my business to now that we have taken several steps to get to a place that we're gonna have sex and I'm cheating on my man, I'm going to enjoy the sexual activity that I'm having. So what the fuck is the purpose if you're gonna be like, oh no, I can't do that, but I'm gonna do this? You wanted to come there to get fucked, so get fucked. Like what you mean?
What I'm saying, you
up,
got
boy.
people that the side, and y'all got people that y'all just is a fling. It's a different thing.
Well, okay, all
You have
right.
sides and you have flings.
Flings.
So
Okay,
are you
so-
talking about emotion now? Are you is that the difference? I think y'all talking about emotion. That's what y'all. But that's the difference that y'all talking about. I'm talking about emotions.
All right, so I think this is what happened. I think this is what you wanted to segue into a little bit, right? You basically saying you asked her specifically, like with the sex and everything. I think this is a good conversation because it's misinterpreted where they say when a woman cheats, it's harder for a man to accept it because when a woman cheats, it's more of an emotional thing, and when a man cheats, it's more of a physical thing. Hold on, but what Sienna just exhibited is it's not really true. It was like she basically said, look, it was something different. Don't think that every woman just rides off of her emotions and does things, whether it's cheating or not, just on the base of emotions. Maybe it's just something fucking new, and that's just
Why
that.
is
and
it?
was a
But
good
time out.
feeling.
But time out. But why is it
Maybe
cold?
it's
Don't
not a side,
don't
it's a
call a
fling.
woman cold because she can manage her emotions. Because that's one of the things that men specifically. Excuse me. Being cold is not managing your emotions is not being being cold. Understanding who you are and saying this is what I've decided. I can stand by what it is that I've decided, and I'm not gonna go against that. It's not at all what you're saying. So no, don't say that we're cold because I can find a woman.
Cold is fucking a nigga and setting him up to get robbed.
Exactly.
That's cold.
That's cold. Thank you.
That's cold. Okay. Managing your emotions is just being a queen.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Hold up. Managing your emotions is the epitome of being a queen.
Right.
It's the epitome of being a queen.
Thank you.
Knowing who the fuck you are is the epitome of being a
Me
queen.
saying it doesn't
Even if
matter.
some men that are emotional think that's cold.
So?
It's just I know who the fuck I am and I stand firm on what the fuck I do and what I believe.
Outside niggas. That's something totally different.
They're on camera and audio.
Yeah. They just engaged. That's good.
How you think this is going to be on YouTube?
We're going to use the audio from this to have everybody's hear. Everybody's going to be heard.
Yeah, I'm using.
Are we going to be able to hear over them?
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
Both the audios together.
I think it's good.
Okay, good. You know I love it. I'm just asking that.
What's up?
What is fine?
Names, we love you, Names.
Yeah. And we love you guys.
Names, we
too.
hooked you up last week,
You're
Names.
doing good.
And I love it.
Don't play, okay?
Appreciate y'all.
We support black businesses, my Afro-Latinos. Okay.
From the heart.
We getting it in today, y'all. That's what we
good.
doing up in here today.
Shout out to the Indian.
And shout out to the Henny Hour. The Henny Hour heads came in. Guys, the Henny Hour is in here in the building with Moosh, Boosh, no other than 10,000 Hours, the
network.
Okay, we in the building.
Yeah.
And we got our engineer over here, Names. I mean, you guys got a pod too. Y'all be pod with Louis. The 10K report was good with that. I like the 10K report. They had y'all had Suge up in here the other day. I appreciated that. That was a good one. Shout out to them. You know, it's just nothing but melanated magic up in here today, y'all. It was
Definitely.
Talk
Wait,
shit.
look real quick on Facebook. Lioness Musu Writer says
Oh,
that's
yeah. I got you.
that's correct. Managing emotions is a skill.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
I just want to I
Definitely.
forgot the guys told me. Just want to give a big shout out to Fred the Godson, R.I.P.
yeah.
To one of the most infamous, legendary bar for bar wordplay brother straight out of New York. You know, may you rest easy. Yeah. Catch him on Funk Master Flex, anything. Just, Google his name. If you don't know who he is, now you know, and just check him out. Okay, so big
Right.
shout out to him. I had the pleasure of meeting him, and really humble, funny, awesome guy. So yeah.
What's up? That's sad days. I'm sorry about that, guys. Shout out to Poet Jasmine Mans in the building. She's I don't know if you guys know who she is, but she's super verified on everybody's list. I can guarantee that. I think that she should be the poet laureate of the United States of America, to be quite frank, which was Maya Angelou's position at one point. So I think that's in Poet Jasmine Mans. Definitely, we need to get her. She's if you go and Google her or YouTube her,
Jasmine Mans?
Yep, she's had millions of views. She did a poem years ago about Nicki Minaj that went viral. She also did a poem about Kanye that went viral.
Okay.
So she's serious.
Is
though.
she
This
the girl
woman-
that's in the car?
I don't know.
Okay,
I can't remember that part. But
Poetry.
yeah, shout out. Oh, shout
Say your name again,
Word.
doll. I'm sorry.
Poet Jasmine Mans. on
Poet
Instagram.
Jasmine
Follow
Mans,
her.
okay.
Word. Yeah, we
I'ma
definitely
follow.
gonna get up here on 10,000 Hours the network. We need you up here, Jasmine.
Nice.
Todd B the Great was good. How you feeling, guys? Shouts out to you. Appreciate you. Yeah, we
Black
need Jazz.
excellence, baby.
And Jazz right from Newark. She's smart. I mean, so smart. Like just
Awesome. I love it.
Down to earth. Smoke lots of weed together. We need to get her products up here too. She got bags and shirts that say "Buy Weed from Women." Her other shirt.
I love it.
That's her line. It was another one that went viral. It's like a plus size model. I can't remember her name. Beautiful girl.
Yeah.
She had a t-shirt on and went viral and it says like don't fuck with men that won't eat you out first.
Oh.
She had that. I mean,
Don't
talking about
fuck
what
with
y'all
men
want
that
to
don't
say,
eat
what
you
y'all
out
do
first.
differently in relationships. Okay, exactly.
They make those?
They the ones that want that pussy wet, motherfucker. That's who they is. They the ones that want the pussy wet. That's who it is. Okay?
Pussy's that's not Viagra.
Ain't it just a wet one?
Well, let's
that.
just give a big shout out to Pussy for 1 second.
Amen.
Amen.
No one.
Pussy is so amazing. Pussy is
So excited.
it's so. I mean, how's your vagina doing?
We have one.
We have one.
I have one.
Take a bow.
That's good.
Pussy does amazing things.
Hey yo,
Funny as fuck.
Y'all so funny.
Yeah.
to my black women, we love y'all.
Thank
We
you.
love you,
We love you back.
Hey cousin, how are you?
Clap it up for our black women, dog.
Yeah. Clap it up for Black Pussy. Yeah.
We love y'all.
That's my black power
we're here
name.
today. We're in the building. Black pussy is in the building.
That's my black power name today. Black pussy.
I love it. So Sienna's black power name today is black pussy.
Yeah, I like it. I think this is a good one. Black pussy today. Boom.
I love it. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, shouts out. Yo, wait, time out. Shouts out to Principal Mills in the building, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, do y'all know Principal Mills?
No.
If you go check him out, he's super duper popular. He's moving, doing big things in the city of Newark and gone viral several times. You should go check him out. Principal Mills, definitely.
Absolutely. We need him up here too.
Just taking care of the school. You know what I mean? Like being a great principal. No, he's not at Westside. That's oh my God. What's the one that's at Westside? What's the one at Westside?
But it ain't him, so.
Anyway, yeah, I think is he at Central? No, he not Central. He's at, because that's the other one, Brown. Chardonnay Brown is at Central. I don't know. Is he Shabazz? Who is Shabazz? I think it might be Principal Mills.
Why don't you just ask him?
Yeah. Yeah, he's saying, but I don't know if he listens. You know, people be in, they pop in, and then they pop back out.
Delay.
Like,
Sometimes when we speaking, that's the question.
He might not
it's a
even
delay.
be there no more. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he'll say it, but yeah, Principal Mills, shouts out to you. I'm trying to get some work done.
Thank you for the shout out to Black Pussy, baby.
Amen.
Greatest thing, God's creation. So beautiful. So this is an unexpected show, guys. You know, we always usually go off the top. Mm-hmm. We let it flow.
We do.
So how do you feel about them opening back up? How do you guys feel about them opening back up? Do you think they should right now? Do you think they should wait a second?
No,
right? It's not ready. It's not time yet, right? I feel the same way.
I met a lot of nurses.
Yeah.
And then I met a few doctors.
Yeah.
Saying when they do open up and if it's too early, the second wave of this.
It's gonna be worse.
But didn't I just remember I told you that's what they did in China?
Yeah.
That's what's happening in China. They did it again, and now all these people dying again.
One thing I learned from doing research and then listening to other people that I know that are in the medical field, it's mutating.
Yeah,
it's not
definitely.
Your lungs, what they want you to
definitely.
think. It's affecting your blood.
Yeah, It's a mutated virus. Yeah, absolutely.
Like it's taking the oxygen out of your blood.
Out of your blood.
Why people think they were thinking, oh, we need respirators.
Yeah.
It's affecting your blood.
And that's where you get your oxygen from.
Right.
Yeah. That's why when you're anemic,
that's why they die.
Let me tell you, when I was severely anemic, it's because, and I would pass out if my blood dropped too low. It's because my blood was so low that the oxygen within that millisecond wasn't traveling to my brain, and I would pass out like that quick.
Wow,
that makes perfect sense.
I hold just like a supervirus of AIDS. This shit is
no, absolutely no. It is a supervirus of AIDS. They said that like SARS mixed. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I was telling you, a friend of mine had the SARS strain of coronavirus. He survived. Another friend, one of his friends also had it. He did not survive.
I just co-worker of mine died last night.
That's so sad.
Really?
4 days. It hit her and then she just deteriorated in 4 days.
Damn.
What's fucked up is that they're not retesting people who actually got it.
Yeah.
My aunt got it, I heard. I believe my aunt though. She be doing the most.
Your aunt be doing the most.
You know, ain't nobody reach out to me like, yo, you heard LT? I just seen her on Facebook say, you know what I'm saying? But it's shit is crazy now. I'm starting to hit home a little bit more.
We're just here with the gang today, guys.
Gang,
gang.
Damn. I don't really I understand that we have to talk about what's going on in the world with coronavirus, but I don't like talking about it. I literally did not talk to my dad for a month because he was freaking me out about it. Like he just everything. You need to go. What do you want to do? Like he just kept saying. I was like, all right, I can't because it freaks me out, and I'll be the one that can't sleep. I'm like hypochondriac to an extent.
Yeah,
I'll be like, I can't sleep. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm freaking out every little thing. I walked up the steps too fast, and I'll be like, why can't I breathe? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do that. I can't live like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever had unprotected sex and was nervous?
Oh, absolutely.
Next time, you know what I'm saying? That's how that shit feels.
Oh, that's what happened. You ever had unprotected?
That's how it feels. Yeah.
Wait, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's how Corona's scaring me right now.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Shit that make you scared. You ever
I'm doing that.
You ever had unprotected sex and automatically thought, damn, I might got that shit?
Yeah.
Let's just be for real. Why does the commercial always come on after you have unprotected sex about AIDS?
Why? Or you gonna get a license plate, or you gonna get a license plate that got HIV on it, or you gonna be, yo, nigga. I was in the mirror one time. I'm washing my face. I got up in the mirror. The first thing I heard was, "Don't go chasing." I was like, "Oh shit, bitch." Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? I heard that shit. I was like, bitch, you better go. You better go get tested. You better go.
I knew it was something funny about him.
You got to know. You better find out. You know the part, that little precious hat. You better, he looked in the mirror. They see their face. He couldn't look at his face the same way. That shit scared me. I was like, wait. Why am I scared?
But wasn't that some of the best sex?
Oh my God. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Hey, y'all. It's not worth it. See?
Come on.
Order in the court. Order in the court, guys.
It's not worth it.
It's not. No, it's definitely. Oh, guys, we are not promoting unprotected sex at all. At all.
Don't do it.
I was just saying. We've all been there at a moment where we've had unprotected sex with somebody.
Stomach
like
turning. Like
you just be like, I feel like I lost 5 pounds overnight.
You know what?
I got it. I feel skinnier.
The fuck?
He gave it
like I never had a rash like this before. I be doing that. Like what the fuck? Where did this shit come from? Is this a lesion? I be doing that. Is this the start of a lesion? Like dead ass. Y'all don't do this shit. I'm saying it because I really be doing this shit. Like what the fuck? A dark night. Yes. I be like yes. Fuck. What?
He be like, he said he was good. He just got tested. No, I need to see the results. I need to see the results now. I'm not playing.
I'm a
hypochondriac too.
Yo,
I am.
Wait, let me tell y'all this real quick.
I WMD myself to brain cancer.
Wait, the fat. You so stupid. Me too.
It was a headache. I was like, it's fucking brain cancer.
Right. What's up, fat? Yo, listen. I hope this nigga never see this shit. Oh my God. I messed with this dude one time, right? I had
Quarantine confessions.
I met a guy and we liked each other. We was chilling. It wasn't like just overnight type of shit. It was a few dates. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ended up playing around and we ended up, having a little bit of it was unprotected sex.
Right.
But the nigga he was in prison for like 10 years. So it freaked me out afterwards. I was like, yo, maybe what if he did? What if he don't know?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? What if he never got tested? Like it made me overwhelmed. I like stressed him out and made him like go get tested the next day. Dead ass. Like I made him go get tested right away. Like, no, I need to know right now.
Right.
Because my father told me that. My stepfather told me like if they do more than like a certain amount of years, like
they probably done
went down.
You know what I'm saying? Went down on that. Yeah.
Do y'all think
that's true? If a man has done more than 10 years in jail, he probably was prison gay. Woo! On the next episode of Moosh Boosh.
Prison gay. Prison Mike. Yo. I'm just saying.
The Fifi wasn't working good enough?
That's what made me want to go get tested right away. Yeah, because it scared me. It freaked me out.
Not all, but it's a high percentage.
Instagram. I'm gonna see y'all next time.
I feel like my dad did more than 10 years. He's straight Rasta. I just don't. He didn't even meet. I just can't see my dad.
Yeah, Jamaican motherfuckers don't play like that.
I just don't see Rasta man like it. But move your blood. I can't.
Is it?
He ain't even eat
Is it 10 years straight or 10 years collective?
No, straight.
Or 10 years straight.
Straight.
That's
what I'm saying.
It might be on bad timing. But
this is scientifically proven.
Bad.
Like they said, you do 10 years because you looking at all
homies that did 10 years. I don't.
Yeah.
But
and they probably looked at a nigga like, yo, damn.
Damn.
Look at the soap.
The soap.
I'm pretty sure they did 10 years.
Oh gosh, that's scary.
I don't know. That's what made me do
it.
Stay strong, brothers. Stay strong.
Definitely.
Sometimes he feels like a nut.
You never know.
I don't know. I know girls be gay for the stay. Definitely. It's just never as bad as it seems like for girls and guys. It's a fucked up double standard, but it is
any day. That's really
gay,
what
girls
it is.
Be like gay, like
gay
happy
when they
birthday,
bitch.
bitch.
I'm gay today.
Kiss
Not
me,
tomorrow.
bitch.
I'm having a baby. Like that's how they be like,
Titty
what?
butt, bitch.
Right.
Hey.
Like, oh my God, bitch. That's what they be doing. Girl.
Them shit sitting.
They look good.
That's your booty.
Whole sexual harassment.
I'm not doing that.
White boys do it.
Oh yeah, white boys do it all the time.
White
They'll
boys
fart
grab
each other
dick all the
face.
time.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Well, y'all because y'all the most masculine beings, so it just ain't right. It is what it is.
Sure, go ahead. We only got like
Black
3
men.
minutes.
I know.
Go.
So,
Y'all can rock out.
listen,
Rock
right?
out. Do y'all thing.
This is so crazy, right?
Okay.
Like, females be fake. I'm like they kiss their best friends and all that shit in the mouth.
Crazy as
But
hell.
Nah, I
like,
do all that.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
no, I'm saying, well, you can't tell me you haven't seen it.
Yeah, finish.
You can't say
Well,
you
go
haven't
ahead.
seen it.
Say the sentence.
And
Finish.
they say they're not gay in no way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Well,
Let a guy do that type of shit.
yeah, hell yeah. Sorry. It just it is what it is. Listen,
That's the double
chill out,
standard.
chill out. It's just a double standard, and you shouldn't want it to be okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is,
In no way,
and
shape,
you
or
shouldn't
form.
want it to be okay. And if you think it's okay, then you on that side. Then
Never.
all right, so leave it alone.
So why you arguing?
Just like if a dude, hold on, chill, order in the court. Just like if a dude fuck mad girls, he can still wife up a good girl. And if a girl do the same thing, she gonna be known as a hoe. It's a double standard. It is what it is. Leave it alone.
Can you repeat that first
That's
time
what y'all
again?
said it was.
Dude that fucks up a girl to still wife up a
Sexually, men
good
and
girl?
women.
Yes.
Can you say that one more time?
A dude that was thotting and bopping out here could still get him a wholesome bitch.
Absolutely.
He could. But a girl that was out here thotting and bopping, she might have a little stain on it. It's a certain type of man that might be like, nah.
This is what.
And the girl is still snatching his thought ass up because he changed his
What?
ways. It's a
Please
double
don't say
standard. It
that.
is what it
Please
is.
don't say that. honey.
What? Don't say what?
Let him
Sexually, men and women are not equal.
not equal.
What do you
How?
mean?
What
What are
the
you
fuck
talking
does that
about?
even
What do you
mean?
No.
What does that even mean? No. You see what I'm saying?
What are you
You
talking
see
about?
toxic masculinity?
No.
But what are you talking about
Can we-
sexually? What do you What do you mean
this
by
is about
sexually?
In that type of standard, men and women are not equal. In that
You're
type of
saying like
standard.
based on the standard, they're not equal.
You talking about
But
but you
it's more acceptable. to have-
Yeah, that's the standard.
Right.
That's the double
That's the
standard.
standard.
Okay.
And it's
I'm
more
double
acceptable to
standard.
have sex with over 100 women.
Yes.
They
And now a woman is not more acceptable to have sex with over 100 men.
okay.
I mean, that's the
standard.
That is
That's
the
the
standard.
standard.
That's not the truth, but that's the standard.
But individually, however you
See,
look at that woman, it's fine.
So time out.
You know what I'm saying?
Time out. See, this is the problem that I had because
She gotta talk.
he's saying that this is a fact, and that's where the problem
This
is.
is a fact.
Because it's not a fact.
It's a standard.
It's a
Now,
standard.
I promise you,
Right.
every woman openly say I have sex with over 100 men.
It does. That's
That's
the
what we
standard.
said. We
That
just
doesn't
said
have
that.
anything to do with
Are you
anything.
listening? Hold on. Are you talking to disagree or are you listening to what we're saying?
Right.
We just said the same thing.
Word. That's
Right. That's what we said. But that's what it segues
First of all,
into.
how many porn stars are there?
Okay.
How many porn stars are there?
Hundreds, thousands.
Word.
Please. That's thousands.
How many people are there in the world?
here.
Hold on, there's somebody for everybody, so let's not go there.
Yes.
They just
And how many-
we was
how
talking
many
about the
porn
corny
stars
dude. Just like we was talking about the corny dude.
Right.
The corny nigga that was in high school that now I'm gonna get personal. The corny nigga in high school that wanted a chick like me but couldn't get a chick like me.
Right.
Wanna know why? Because you was the corny dude. So now the corny dude then grew up, right? And he see a girl like me and he got his little shit together. He looking like, oh, now she think I'm cute because of this and the third. You're damn motherfucking right. Because
Right.
guess what? You was
That's
never on my level.
Right.
And it's okay. It's okay. Date on your level. Get you a nice girl.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Get you a nice girl that's on your level. That's gonna like the shit that you do.
Another
All right?
cornball.
But
Get
I'm
another
over here
cornball.
somewhere.
Get another cornball.
Get another cornball.
That's
And
how
she's
it
gonna
goes.
like you.
I
And
mean, they work
cornballs
well
ain't bad
together. They're
things.
supposed to be good
Cornballs ain't bad things. I like a man that walks with his masculinity showing on his motherfucking chest when he walk out. He's fucking confident. Not just walking around, you know what I'm saying, all secure and shit and safe. That's not my nigga. Okay? I'm too thorough for some shit like that. I need a motherfucker that's gonna walk in his masculinity, own a motherfucking room when he come and not seem intimidated. So you go with your corny girl, and that's fine. Corny is not a bad thing. Stay safe. I'm not safe. I walk my life on the edge. I need a motherfucker that's gonna be right there to hold me up just in case I get caught slipping. I'm not safe.
No man.
Okay?
Talk your shit.
Stay in your lane. Ain't nothing wrong with in your lane.
So what you're saying? So what you're saying though is based on what he said.
You're not listening. We were saying basic, right? You were saying exactly what we were saying. It seemed like you were just continuing the conversation just to have a disagreement when you were basically saying exactly what I was saying. You should have been in agreement with us when I was saying
he's in agreement with the fact that yes, it is a standard. That's a double standard, but also he believes it to be true as well.
Oh, you believe it?
He believes the standard to be correct.
No.
Like, do you believe that this is something that is okay?
That is something that someone created.
You know what I'm saying? That's the part.
I like my female to be a little bit on the whorish side.
On the whorish side, that's hilarious.
Whorish side? I'm not a whore.
Right, like what's a whore?
I live life on the edge, but let's be for real.
He doesn't really want that.
Whore is a word, and there are certain things definitions that make up a whore. Now, somebody could claim their whorism and not be embarrassed about it, or somebody could feel shameful behind it. That's their business. Fat is a word. Some people get offended when you call them fat. It's a word to describe somebody that's overweight or whatever. Some people don't want to accept it, but it's a fucking word. If you're fat, you're fat. And if you feel uncomfortable by the word, do something about it then. If you don't want to be fat no more, if you don't want to be a whore no more, sit your pussy down. If you don't want to be fat no more, stop eating. If you don't like the word, and some people embrace being whores. They be like, so what, bitch? I do what I want to do. I fuck who I want to fuck.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine too. I like that bitch too. And I like the big bitch.
In this day of time, women
are saying that.
No, women.
They are saying that. I think that was where it was going to go.
That's on the edge, a woman that's on the edge, and she might be unpredictable. But that's gonna make me stay with it, and that might make me wind myself up to be a stronger man and be a different kind of guy. I don't like a pushover. I don't like somebody where I'll be like, yo, shut the fuck up. And they sit there and shut the fuck up. I'd rather somebody say, no, bitch, nigga, you shut the fuck up. Oh, you getting bad today. We might fuck around and fuck after that.
Back.
I don't like that.
I'm saying take chances in life. That's not scared to travel. That's not scared to try different food. That's not scared to follow your dreams. That's living life on edge too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you only get one life.
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
How you want to. That's living life on edge according to what you think and not what society thinks. It's not just like doing bad shit all the time or whatever. You know?
Because I don't want anybody that's gonna speak to me recklessly. I learned.
Oh, hell no!
I learned a long time ago. I learned a long time ago that if I have to argue with you, it has to be very easy for me. It can't be where we're arguing and disagreeing about everything.
Yeah, no.
If that's something like what he say, if it's a conversation between shut the fuck up, and I gotta say, no bitch nigga, you shut the fuck up. Unless
hell no.
If we that's maybe if we, I guess we could play like that. But I don't even want a situation where we can't have a general conversation in any type of disagreement. That's one thing I've definitely grown. That's one way I've grown up a lot.
My standards are high. Like the last relationship I was in for almost 13 years, I was never called out my name. I think one time, and the way he apologized to me was straight up like, I felt like I put my hands on you. So my standards are high. So I don't care what I'm not going from sugar to shit no matter what the fuck I went through. Yeah. We're no longer together, but it's some things I won't accept out the relationship moving forward that I've learned. And it's other things that this bar was set right here, and I'm not lowering that bar because I deserve that.
Yeah.
We got one.
I just want one more question before I just got one more question.
What's that?
Because this shit was getting crazy.
Look, it's so cute. Bro.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, no disrespect to nobody on the podcast. Like, bro, this is probably the best shit here.
Oh, stop!
We need a drop bombs, and we need that drop. We need that drop, and we need the drop bomb after that. This is probably the best
extra work.
Next, I got your Cash App name.
Listen, bro. I don't got no question. But look, I just want to say,
oh, thank you, baby.
Like one of the best shit. Like we was conversing back here. This is probably the most litest shit we've been in tune with. Like aside from my shit too.
Besides my shit, right?
Real woman.
You do.
Not coming from some bullshit stuff.
Real tough. I've been telling them all night. I'm like, this is so tough.
Put me on game every week.
I be doing right. He be like, you know what?
He's like our brothers now. Like, shut up.
Back and let me.
We're gonna come.
They gotta come to hit me out. This is crazy. I appreciate it.
I don't know if we can do that here.
We did good. Rico said take our time. We was happy, but we was pretty on time today, though.
We actually were.
We was pretty much on time. Remember last week we said we're going to do good because, you know, we operate in this universe.
Everybody.
Kind of came at like 7:45.
Because you said take time and we came and you wasn't ready.
We went today? Or the last time?
It was on time, but we, like, the podcast before us ran over, so we started late.
Yeah.
So they gonna edit all of this shit out apparently because this is not us. This is not the show.
Let's just hear everything.
Oh, okay. They're not gonna see us doing this, talking about this right now.
Like this part?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because we having like a whole bunch of conversations.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Outside.
Like separate than the show.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I
you
feel
going to stop it now?
I was gonna stop it at a minute and like 7 minutes. We had a minute, 9 minutes. I mean, an hour. 9
So should we
minutes.
just close it up right now,
let's close
son?
it up.
All right, guys, because y'all just, 1 second, because we about to close up the show. Okay, y'all. Oh, it was the Wild House in here today.
Wasn't it? Thank you so much to the fellas that came through. And
Thank you. It was the zoo. Who? Had the zoo in the building. Had the Henny Hour came up in here.
Thank you. I'm glad. Louis
We
left
had-
us again.
Yeah, Louis left us again, y'all. We had some more feminine energy up in here.
Yes,
Hi,
thank you,
ladies. Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, so you know, we had our babes, Rico, Stacks, was
And
good.
names.
And names, hey. You know what?
Right, basically.
But yeah, Moosh Boosh is here and
We'll be back next week, Sunday, same time, same place. Make sure you'll be able to get us using the Anchor app eventually too,
Yes,
right? We're gonna
yes.
get on that this week, so we'll be on everything. No, I needed to see
We need
Louis,
you.
but we was here doing this. So anyway, we'll get that together, and then you'll be able to see us on what? iTunes, Spotify, you know.
all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Apple Podcasts, everything. Title too. Look at that.
So that should be up no later than next week, right?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
have that together so you guys can see us.
To get on Apple
Any and
Music,
everywhere?
it takes like 6 weeks after.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
We ain't got to say all that to them right now. We gonna be on there.
Yeah.
You gonna
Y'all
look
just
out for
stay
us when
tuned.
I get there.
Episode
Moosh
6.
Boosh. This is episode 7.
Moosh
Moosh Boosh.
Episode 6 posted today.
But
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how
y'all gotta let us close the show. Y'all keep talking it. You
It's
did
not
do
names,
it
it's
again.
names. It's them.
So we're gonna cut it again and let us do a real ending of the show.
So y'all
Okay?
gonna cut that part because we gotta do the real closing.
Yes.
funny.
No,
No.
come on, guys. We gotta close the show out for
Let
real.
us get a real closing.
Can we
of
get the
show.
real closing? All right, 3. Hey guys, yeah, so that's the wrap. We had the zoo up in the building
I
tonight.
know the fellas definitely gave us some energy. We appreciate y'all and our ladies too. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
some more feminine energy.
Right. So what? Next week you'll
Next
be able to
week?
see us again.
Yes, definitely.
Same time, same place.
But dropping tonight is episode 6 on YouTube. Okay, guys?
Yep.
Remember, do not forget, like and subscribe. Okay? And we're still
10,000 hours the network.
10,000 Hours of Network. And coming soon, just bear with us, guys. You know we don't rush greatness. We will be having our Moosh Boost YouTube. So yeah, just be waiting for us then. But still, go to 10,000 Hours the Network. Hit like. Okay?
And subscribe
And share
also
it.
go and follow us on Instagram at the Real Moosh Boosh.
Yeah.
That's the Real Moosh Boosh, guys.
The Real Moosh Boosh on Instagram. We need all the love that we could get, guys.
Yep.
All right? That's a wrap.
Stay safe, y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Strap up.